Hello there, everyone. The Andrada here, and welcome back to episode 38 of our Project Architect 2 Let's Play series, where today we are playing with the souls of the Warden. We are milking the Warden just like we milk the Wither to get his souls to tick accelerate, and you put those souls to work making our machines faster. Kinda. Let's get into it. Whoever invented the knock-knock joke should get themselves a Nobel Prize. Ha 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 ha. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of the Andrada, where today, I want to work on, what we talked about last episode with our Souls mod in Industrial Foregoing. If we take a look at our meat farm over here, I went ahead and expanded it. I decided not to put zinc, mainly because it didn't fit the aesthetics. I would have to have one sitting off in the corner, and I didn't feel like dealing with that, so I didn't. But we have all of these guys going. They're currently processing, so he's doing lead, silver, nickel, osmium, gold, copper, tin, iron, and uranium. All of them full of their ether gas, all of them doing their thing and smelting up. And then over in our super secret modular routers, we have energy distributors. Energy distributors here set up, and another distributor literally just for that guy right there, because each distributor can only handle 8 devices, and we have a total of 9. But yeah, so they do the thing. Stack and speed 6 is the max, right? Yeah, so it should be pulling out entire. As that finishes, yeah, everything comes out. So yeah, we're looking good, and we're getting iron and copper and all that stuff. We're not getting it like super duper fast or anything like that, but we're getting it, and that's the point. It's automated and it's infinite, essentially. 1 ore becomes 5 through this process. So like you can't complain about it at all. And then as for the liquids, we have 2,000 buckets of liquid meat, plus we have a farm going on for that. So I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. And our mob farm is still running. Let me just double check to make sure everything's still happening and working here. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so what I would like to take a look at today is working towards seeing what in the world the Industrial Souls mod, or Industrial Foregoing Souls mod, is all about. Because I want to check it out. It's a tick accelerating thing. As far as I understand, it is very similar to our Wither Milker. However, instead of milking the Wither, we have to milk a Warden. And there's no wireless transfer. We're going to check and see. I believe Entangled, yes, is in the pack. So we might be able to entangle blocks to get wireless going. I'm not 100% on that. But we're going to find out for sure. We're going to need this, and then we're going to need the entangled. If you've never used entangled blocks before, they're phenomenal for getting stuff transferred wirelessly or accessing a block when you can't actually access it, and you'll see what that means. But from what I understand, we're going to need to get ourselves our nice little soul laser base. This guy, a Skulk Shrieker. I haven't gotten one of those. I haven't gotten a Shrieker. A Skulk Shrieker. You know what we need? We need ours. Where is our at ours? I'm like, I need my book. Do you see my book anywhere? There's my book. I want the book. I need to get the spell for Silk Touch, right? It's what is the name of the spell? I believe it's a tier 1. It might be a tier 2. But it's like it's break, but with like gentle or something like that, if I remember correctly. Amplify sensitive, right? That's what it is. It's break with sensitive. Causes forms to target blocks, projectile on orbit with touch grass. And I believe this will get us Silk Touch. Let me double check. Let's see what tier 2 stuff is. Just make sure I'm not going crazy. None of you. Nope. No. And no. Maybe extract. Yes, that's what it is. Extract. Scribe stable with an emerald. Oh, that's pretty simple. I just have to go over to our enchanting area. When did I get a shovel? I remember. My giant orb up top of power gets snow on top of it. I was breaking the snow for the screenshot for last episode. I'm over here to go to the scribes table because I need to go ahead and do this, and then I need to do this, and we want a tier 2 spell of extract. 5 levels. Select. Good. Give me that. And easy peasy, I now know extract, which means I can set up a spell for touch, break, extract. And this is, let me type a name. Thank you. This is Silk Touch. So now when I break something, I have Silk Touch available to me. So something that I can Silk Touch, Deep Slate Uranium Ore. Bam, I got Silk Touch. See, easy peasy. So with that being said, now what we need to do is head back to the Deep Dark and find a Shrieker. There should be some around here, right? Like, you would think, I mean, at my portal, I know there was some. Where my portal's at, though, at this point, who knows? But I need this, and then I'm going to actually need to summon a Warden, too, which means we might need to go back to the Ancient City. I don't know if we can summon a Warden. Like, does a Warden spawn in here? I need a Shrieker, though. Echolocation. I found all the biomes. Yeah, I found all the biomes in here, so that's lovely. But not what I'm looking for. Skulk Shrieker. Skulk Shrieker. If I have to go back to the Ancient City, I guess I can. We'd have to fly back over there. If I remember correctly, it wasn't terribly too far. I just don't remember. Oh, look, there we go. Are you a Skulk Shrieker? Silk Touch. Silk Touch. Silk Touch. Silk Touch. There we go. Haha. Skulk Shrieker. Let's get millions of those. Did a Warden spawn? Because if I can grab the Warden now, I don't know if you can capture a Warden in a mob imprisonment tool, but I'd like to try. Okay. You're not a Warden. You're a Shattered. Get out of here. I need another Shrieker so we can see if the Warden actually gets summoned in this dimension or not. I remember, oh yeah, it does. I remember this because I broke all the Shriekers that were in here because we kept getting Wardens summoned in, and we didn't want that. I remember this place. Okay. And as far as I know, when we explored this, we got very lucky finding that structure, by the way. It's apparently a fairly rare spawn. Come on. What was that? It sounded like a phantom, but... No more Shriekers? Are you kidding me? That's the only Shrieker in this area? Your Catalyst. What in the hey doodle do? Cockadoo, sunny day. Come on. All right, well, I'm going to have to go find a... I mean, I guess I have a Skulk Shrieker. Can't I just... No, because if I place a regular Skulk Shrieker down, it doesn't count, right? It won't trigger the Warden to spawn because it's not a standard... or it's not a world place Shrieker. Player-based ones won't summon the Warden. I'm pretty sure on that one. Is this where I came from? Ah, my goodness. Skulk Sun sounds creepy. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, we're just gonna have to go back to the ancient city to grab our Warden. I'm gonna go do that, and hopefully I can actually even grab the Warden. I'm not 100% sure if that's a thing, but we'll figure something out. If we can't, maybe we'll bottle him. I don't know, but I'll be back. Let me go back to the ancient city, go get myself a Warden, and then we'll come back. All right, 7 Wardens acquired. I think that's a good start for us for everything that we're gonna need. Okay, so Warden taken care of. Everything else we should be good to go. And good to note, you can put them inside of a mob imprisonment tool. Makes it super easy to move them. So let's go ahead and request the things that we're going to need. So we're going to need a soul laser base. We're also going to need laser drills. Now, don't laser drills are just standard. Okay, good. So we'll grab 12 of those, 3 for each side. Grab our soul laser base. Maybe get some. Well, the laser drills is where the upgrades would need to go, right? So if we go to at industrial and I just put 4, I happened because I was making all of those. What's it called? What are they called? The meat factory things. I went ahead and made a stack of each upgrade, so we have that available to us. So that's nice. So we'll need 12 of those. We'll need 12 of these. We're also going to need some soul pipes and the soul surge. This is what allows us to get the souls out and a tick accelerate. This is the block that we have to hook up. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work. Can I, let's say, tick accelerate the sieving factory or whatever one, the one that's the bottleneck? I think it's the fermentation station. Can I entangle that and then hook soul surges up near wherever it is I put the warden, or what? That's what we're experimenting with today. So we're going to need those things, and we're also going to need power, so we can grab ourselves a nice flux point. Now with the flux points, at this point, because we have infinite power gen going on, or not power gen, but infinite power storage and transfer, we do need to make sure we pay attention to our limits on our flux points, because otherwise, if a block has no limit, like say the SPS when we get into Mekanism, it'll just suck all the power dry, and Flux networks will transfer all of that power instantaneously out. So yeah, we got to be very careful with that. But that being said, let's go ahead and see, where do we want to put this guy? Like, the wardenator, I guess. I'm kind of holding off that house in case I need something. But I don't know if the entangled blocks, I don't believe, work cross-dimensionally. So I can't do cross-dimensional. There's all of the AE stuff for the the sieving factory, by the way. Maybe, and I also don't want to. I don't want the bar, the health bar and everything. No, because that's too small of an area. Man, where do I put this wither farm or this warden thing? I mean, I guess, you know what else we're going to need while I'm thinking about it? We need somewhere to trap the warden. We're going to need a stasis chamber, too. We also need a blue lens from Applied Energistics. I believe it's a blue lens. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Go back. Blue laser lens is you. And then you need to go into the dissolution chamber and craft you. Okay. There was something else that we crafted in the interim. Oh, stasis chamber. Okay. So let's see. With these things, we should have victory. What's that? Oh, that's my bigger reactor. I forgot. I'm like, what is this mysterious machine that I have set up? Remember, I set up a bigger reactor for a grand total of like 10 minutes because we didn't really need it for any longer than that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our stasis chamber. And our Silk Touch book can go chill in our backpack. Stasis chamber is definitely going to need power. We'll go ahead and move it up 1 block. That's perfectly fine. That way I can hook a lever up to it so I can disable it as needed. And then we're going to need another flux point for this guy specifically. So let's go ahead and do this. Flux point. This is our output network. This is our warden stasis. Okay, so now he should have power. Good. Put that there. And I also need to make sure I put my lever. You can see I am slowed. So let's go ahead and shut that off. Make sure that it runs with redstone, with no redstone signal. Yeah, because currently there's run with no redstone. Yeah, I want it to be, if it has a redstone, it turns off. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. So the warden himself is going to chill there. So we need to go ahead and build ourselves up just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but grab ourselves some sort of building block here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Does that seem that seems too high. I think this is the block, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because he's going to chill here, and then the milker can sit right on top of his head. Okay, so we'll have the soul laser base is going to chill here, and that acts basically the same as our other laser base does. Nothing too crazy to do with this, other than, I guess I can put upgrades into it, other than the fact that it's doing souls instead of, other stuff. So if I go ahead and build out like so, I should be able to get these set up. And if I remember correctly, I just did, but that's too many. Something like that. I'll get it. There we go. Just got to make sure I do this correctly. And then we'll just vein mine those up. So you. And technically, I built that out too far, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's undo that. I built out one layer too many. I knew something was funky when I was doing that. It's just supposed to be a layer surrounding this. And that would get 3 and 3 and 3 and 3. There we go. So now, I started falling, and that wasn't a good idea. There we go. Now we should be good. Honestly, could get another modular router to handle the power transfer to these two. Looks a little cleaner, doesn't it? Modular router. Let's grab these energy distributor. We'll grab one of those. And it's not energy output. It's energy upgrade. We need a stack of those, as well as speed and stack. Need some more stack. Go for it. Okay. So there we go. Now we'll be able to get power. And then the souls have to come out of here. So I guess I can go ahead. The modular router can go ahead and chill down here. We'll put it right here. Go ahead and give it power underneath as well. So I guess we'll need another flex point. But these are going to be the soul lasers output network. Go ahead and clean up after ourselves. So that's the soul network, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to say, okay, you need energy, you speed and stack, so that way you can do everything as fast as you can. And then you're going to distribute. Now this is 8, so I do need another energy distributor because we have 9 total machines that we have to distribute to. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 8, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bam, bam. So those should all now have power. Yeah. Muffling upgrade, we can grab that to turn off the lasers. I don't know how many we need, but we'll go ahead and throw 2 in there and see if it does the job. It does. Okay. So now these guys all have power. They all need to get their upgrades as well. So we'll go ahead and 3-bang those. And then we should, after this, be good to go, right? There shouldn't be anything else that we need to do for this, and we can start getting souls produced. And then with those souls, we can tick accelerate. So I want to test and see, well, how does that work? Can we entangle, or is this kind of sort of cool, but not anything I'm really going to want to end up ultimately using? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that I did want another set of tier 4, 1, 2, 3 to put into here, whatever we can. Good. Blue laser lens is working. That. And then all we have to do is drop our Warden on top of our stasis chamber. So let's go ahead and turn this on and then grab the Warden, put him there. I am stuck. No, I'm not. Okay. He's annoying. So we're going to go ahead and Warden anchor. Turn you off. Anything Warden, get out of here. Okay, cool. So he's taking damage. Is he taking damage because this is too low? I have a feeling that's the case. This is not high enough. Yeah, see, look, he stopped taking damage as soon as I did. The Warden's a little tall. Okay, let me fix this. Okay, I moved it up 1. I still It's not like in his head. He's still taking a ton of damage, though. Is he going to die? Or once he gets to 1, will he just chill? Okay. All right, good. So maybe I didn't even need to move him. It probably was damaging him being in his head, though, so I'm not going to complain about having it here. Now, our soul storage is currently sitting at 45%, and I guess it's based on his health. So speed upgrading these probably doesn't really make too much of a difference because it depends on how much health the Warden has. So he currently has 1 health. And as he regens, he takes damage. That's sucking a soul out of him. So do we have a way we could heal the Warden? That would be the only other thing that we could do is heal the Warden. But anyway, so we have 45% soul storage. What I'd like to do is go ahead and we'll grab this soul pipe here. We're going to place that off. And then we need our entangled block. Our entangled block can go ahead and sit. Let's gap this, and then the entangled block will go ahead and sit here, right? And then we're going to go pop over to home really quick. We're going to, let's see, that's the machine room, but it's over here. I'd like to see, can we accelerate this? Which one is iron? That's you. This is the machine that's the slowest, right? It's sped up as fast as we possibly can, but it's still pretty slow. So let's go ahead and grab an entangled binder. We'll entangle that, and then we'll head back over to our quarry. And if we stick this here, bam, you're going to see now we have access to that machine. Now, we can't, like, access it. I can't, like, right-click and pull items out. But it is, for all intents and purposes, it's acting as that machine for transferring and stuff. So if I take this and I put it there, is it faster now? Are we... I don't know how this works. Is that everything that we need for this? Are you going faster? Or can we not tick accelerate from entangled blocks? Like, does that not work? That's you. I honestly can't tell. Is this going faster than it was? So from what I understand, the tick acceleration on this that happens is a 4 times speed is what the soul surge. It's a 4 ticks per operation kind of thing. So I don't know if this is going faster or not. I guess we can compare. So like 3, 4, 5. It's about 1 per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is about the same speed. So it's not doing anything over there. My question then becomes, is it because of the entangled block, or that's the question. Is it because we can't entangle to accelerate? Also, I guess I don't have this chunk loaded. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. That could be a possibility. That was quests. Chunk manager, these 2, and we'll load it. Maybe that is part of the reason why. Because it was getting unloaded. Otherwise, honestly, I don't. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. It's still same speed. So it looks like entangling that block is not going to be the play. So that is not going to work for us. So the only other option would be to then run pipes all the way to the house, or move our Warden dude over to by our base. And with that being the case, I honestly don't think it's necessarily worth doing this then. Wow, we have a, what is that? Albino looking spider over here. Are you special? Are you just normal? You just have a different color? Okay. So yeah, I don't think that it's going to be any beneficial. This soul surge is cool, but if it's not going to be wireless, if I have to manually put machines over here, I'm not going to be too concerned about it or anything. I'll let this thing build up on its soul surge. Maybe we can find a usage for it another time. Or if anybody knows of a wireless way to be able to do this, that would be great. But otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and say cool, but not anything I necessarily need at the moment. So with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up our exploration of the Soul Laser Base. I do want to go in here and click the button for the quest and see if we get anything interesting. I doubt it. And as I said, I doubt it. We didn't get anything interesting. But we finished off a few quests. I think it's time for us to start working towards getting our next piece of tech, or Archimorph. I really want to start working on automating more of the Archimedes, though. So maybe next episode we'll work on getting into this. I just need to really get one of these manually, essentially, using our setup upstairs. Just get a few more mechanical crafters. Once I get one setup of this, I can automate it. We can get a crafter with a modular router to request electric motors on demand and set up a dedicated one, because I just need one electric motor, and these take RF, right? I can hook a flux point up to it, and it turns RF into rotation, and it's configurable speed-wise and everything. So we should be good to go. Oh, wrong button. That one. There we go. Okay. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any usage for that Souls, I mean, like I said, tick accelerating is cool. I just don't feel like, I mean, I guess underneath our sieving machine, I could dig a basement underground. I could put the Warden down in there, and then we could have the pipes running up to each of the machines, and they could sit in the front face of each machine. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't know if it's worth. Like it's okay. We have infinite resources. I honestly don't know if it's necessarily worth to do. So anyway, if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I think I said that already, but thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.